guys, me host Superstar. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's the White Rabbit. This is Scary Tales by Mezco, and this is the White Rabbit set. Scary Tales is a twisted version of your favourite fairy tales and Brothers Grimm tales as a child, and it's inside a very nice collector's case where you can see other figures that are available in the line there, as well as our current rabbit. So guys, because there's a lot to see on this packaging, I don't want to destroy this straight up and not let you guys have the chance to see it. So I'm going to go straight to the desk cam to give you guys an up-close personal look at this awesome packaging, because after today I won't be keeping it, sadly. I'm going to be keeping this out of box, so let's take a look at this awesome packaging before we destroy it. Alright guys, it's time for Scary Tales, and there's no better day to do this than Easter Sunday. The bunny rabbits being Easter bunny, and guess what? So is the Scary Bunny. This is Scary Tales brought to you by Mezco. These are twisted versions of the Brothers Grimm tales you're used to and fairy tales you've heard as a child. These are clubmez.net, and this is an exclusive, because in there you'll see there's our brown rabbit. This was a variant that was available, but don't despair because we have the original white rabbit here as well. I managed to find a loose white rabbit to go with the set, which I'm quite happy about. So I've got both variants of the figure. But let's take a look at the packaging, guys, because the packaging makes up half the fun. It says Scary Tales here with the slash down the front, which I believe is meant to be from the Big Bad Wolf. And on the side it says Scary Tales in a nice gothic front. Each of these boxes are made to look like big old books that tell the tale. And on the back you'll see the different Scary Tales available. Now they did bring a bunch out of these. They've got Red, the Wolf, Alice, White Rabbit, and Mad Hatter. So far I've only got the White Rabbit, but there is actually Alice as well, readily available. So I'm going to pick Alice up on eBay later on today. I've not seen Mad Hatter yet. He's pretty rare to come by, I believe, and I have seen the Wolf online as well. And Red is readily available. Red and Alice seems to be the easiest to find. It's the others that are a little bit harder. White Rabbit, I'm glad I managed to find the White Rabbit, because most of the sets out there for some reason are all the brown rabbit. So I'm glad I got a White Rabbit to go with him as well. And again, you can get two variants of Red, and there's two variants of Alice. I don't know about Wolf and Mad Hatter, whether there's any variants of those, but there seems to be like a variant for each of the line, really. But anyway, let's take a look at the top. It says, the Brothers Grimm just got grimmer. Think these stories look familiar? Think again. Here's a twisted yarn on those old tales that's sure to capture your imagination, if not your soul. Enter the realm of Scary Tales and grab onto your sheets. It's bedwetting time. Alright guys, let's go back to the main cam and open up this bad boy. Alright guys, let's break it out of the box. Let's do this. So this is pretty old now. These are circa 2001, so these are quite hard to come by now. I've only seen a few online. Yeah, there's no way of getting into this nicely. There's just not. It's all... So let's just get into it. I'm not keeping the box. And quite honestly, I don't think I'll ever be getting rid of these. You guys know I'm a massive fan of Disney and things like that. And this plays right into my sort of interests. It's fantasy, but yet it's something dark and twisted and like horror inspired by fantasy, and I kind of like that. So yeah, I'm definitely never getting rid of these, so I don't need the boxes. It looks like these are pretty hard to come by nowadays. I've not found many online. I do want to try and get a set if I can. So I am on the lookout for them. If you're selling these yourself and you want to pass them on to a good home with a collector that really wants them, look me up. I have eBay. I'm also available on all social medias at Supersorrel, so do look us up if you are selling these. I've managed to find Alice online, and I've managed to find Red Riding Hood online, but I've not managed to find the rest yet. So the base is a little bit bent, sadly, but that'll bend out as we start messing with it. It does come with this Scary Tales leaflet. Let's take a look at that. Oh, this is pictures of all the other ones that are available, and they all slot together. Sign up now to become a club member. So basically, yeah, it shows you how if you get Alice, then you get the White Rabbit, and the Alice bit fits in the White Rabbit, and the Mad Hatter bit fits into the White Rabbit. So you can create like this really big diorama scene, and then there's also Red Riding Hood, Big Bad Wolf, and those two scenes slot together. So it creates like a big forest scene. That's pretty cool. The only way I can show you it is on here, really. If you look on here, you can see how they've kind of laid it out. It's like a big diorama. So that's pretty cool. I like the fact that they're kind of interlink. Slot that back in there. Alright, so we have... Are these all tied in? Yes, they are. I'm going to need my trusty scissors. Actually, it's only the rabbit that's trapped. Get off. So like I said, this is the variant rabbit. This is the brown rabbit. And there does seem to be a variant of each character, like I've mentioned before. There's an Alice in Wonderland, which is the traditional blonde Alice, but then there's also, they've made a black version of Alice as well. And what else have they done? They've done there is an Alice variant, but I couldn't decide what the difference was. It wasn't as obvious as the Alice one. So, right, let's take a look at this. So we have both of the rabbits, which are practically identical. They're just different colour variations, but you'll see that better on the desk cam. But this is the rabbit that comes with the collection. Perfect for Easter Sunday, to be honest, to be reviewing this with little bunny rabbits. If you take a look at the bunny, so the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look around. This middle piece does actually come with it if you want it to, or you can just hold on to it and it'll just stay in place. So you can move his head you can sort of make him look around a little bit, nothing too crazy. Again, these arms are static, but they do move forwards and backwards, and you can rotate the paws around a little bit. Can that arm go any further back? Yeah, because I kind of want that hand down, so he's looking at his watch. And then you can make these legs move backwards and forwards a little bit. I'm trying to be careful because obviously these have been in packaging since 2001. I don't want to twist something too hard and it all fall apart in my hand. But the hinges seem to be okay actually. This figure seems to be in immaculate condition. Well, it will be, it's been sealed, but the thing is actually in immaculate condition. Say it's been kept in storage for 10 years. It's actually doing pretty good. 20 years. Yeah, 20 years. Yeah, I've got him to stand now. And the White Rabbit's just the same. You got that rotatable paws and things like that. They're both identical, they've just got the different colour patterns. Honestly, I like the White Rabbit, but the White Rabbit's pretty cool. But I think this rabbit is going to be the one I'll have on display just because it looks a lot more sinister and a bit more rabid. And it comes with this really cool base piece. I didn't really show you that a minute ago, with the tree stumps, and then there's like the swirly bit in the middle. And then you get the tree, which slots onto it. And the tree itself is very nicely painted with a lot of green sort of stuff on it. Oh, and the door opens. The door opens and it leads into the swirly vortex. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, so that just slots on there like that to create the diorama scene. And there's also a hanging skeleton that you can hang from his little house. So we'll hang that from there. Sorry, Mr. Skelly Bob, you are hung. And then it comes with this little pocket watch as well, which is kind of cute. It doesn't open or anything. It does have a little nub on the back just so you can slot it in his hand. It's got a bit of a pink colour tinge to it. So we can kind of pop that in his hand. Is there any way you can slot the gold? Need my instructions back. Did it tell me to slot the... Oh no, it just kind of holds it. It doesn't actually slot anywhere. I thought the gold chain might have tucked under something or to attach on, but it doesn't look like it. So there he is holding the watch. I'm late, a very important date. Goodbye, baby Judy, I'm late. Shame you can't attach it onto those gold earrings. That would have been funny. So yeah, there's his pocket watch. And then obviously you just stand him near his little house. And there he is. Woo! I can't balance him. But yeah, that's basically it. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to head on down to the desk cam so you guys get a close personal look at both of these rabbits and see which one's your favourite, as well as the diorama piece itself. I might also head outside and get some really cool photography and show that off in the video as well, because this thing's too good. I want to go in the garden with it and take some photos. So let's head on down to the desk cam first of all. Okay guys, here they are out of the packaging. Let me just move this rabbit out of the way for now. This is the actual set itself. That's how it's meant to be displayed. Your rabbit. So they've got the nice set with the tree, with the hanging skeleton there, and the door. I like this like mad flooring as well. I like the fact they've got eyes in the top of there as well. That's pretty sinister. If we come down here, we can just flick this open. And that leads Alice into the next area of Wonderland. And of course, then we've got our rabbit himself, the white rabbit. And again, he looks very rabid and gnarly and rare. And he comes with his little watch, like we said, and that just slots into that little hand there. He's a little bit temperamental when it comes to standing. I haven't found the sweet spot with the legs yet. But yeah, the figures are very cool. I like these a lot. And of course then we've got the other rabbit as well to compare them together side by side here. As you can see, they are exactly the same. It's just different paint applications. But I like both of them for different reasons. The white rabbit is more traditional, but this rabbit seems more from your nightmares, you know what I mean? So the brown rabbit seems to fit more in keeping with this idea, whereas the white rabbit, I don't know, it could still be construed as being a little bit friendly, couldn't it? This one definitely not. But guys, what are your thoughts on this set? Is this a series that you would consider picking up for yourselves? Let me know in the comments. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to head on outside and we're going to get some action figure photography, and I'll do a little bit of vlogging while we're out there as well. So guys, what are your thoughts on this Easter special? Did you enjoy this review? Would you be interested in seeing the rest of the line get reviewed at some point in the channel? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you're having a pretty good Easter Sunday as well. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superstar, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you. Bye!